Hello everyone, I'm Armin Arler, Superfan, welcoming you back to Let's Play Kirby's Epic Yarn. In the last episode, we explored the first two levels of the grassland world. We had fountains and flowers. And this time, we're going to travel all the way to the newly unlocked level, Rainbow Falls, which was unlocked by a little patch with an alarm clock. Woke up that dude in the ground. So, this level is yet another level that introduces a transformation, but I'm not going to spoil what it is. The level starts out with water cascading down, and if you stand on the ground where the water's flowing down, it will push Kirby along. And of course, you gotta be wary of this because it will push you into a pit of doom if you are not careful. Get away. So, this can be a little tricky to get. It's a lot more easier in two-player. In fact, you can just break the level like that. So what you need to do is unravel that block so you can send that one sliding down. The Rainbow Arch. With this arch, you can see a rainbow anytime. With our first collectible. I love the little splash animation with the yarn, the little circles. There's also an annoying there's an alligator guy, but there's a very annoying gimmick where they have you pull a patch and it will cause the beads will fall into the cascading water, and you gotta beat them to the end so they don't fall into the death pit. Whoa! A lot of these little alligator crocodile dudes that I really don't like. And the music is so happy. I like the clouds. They're plaid clouds. Like this, for example. You pull this button, all those beads fall in the water. And you gotta go get them before they fall down this hole. Oh, fuck. Okay. Remember the Waddle Dees from the previous level? The flower fields? Well, you have these guys sleeping, and they're traveling down these... Oh, crap. They're traveling down this cascading water, and if you wait... God damn it. If you wake one up, they will point their umbrella in the direction they were bumped. So that can easily screw you over by bumping you off the... Okay, that was weird. I tried to do a ground pound there. It will easily bump you off and into the death pit. If you touch that, it causes a star bead to appear. Get the fuck away from me. And slowly slide down the slope. You gotta carefully jump across these guys so you don't bump into them in order to make it in time to get the... That was funny. That guy came out of the enemy spawner just in time to get bumped out of the way by Kirby. Yeah, there's, above here, they decided to hide some shit up there, so you gotta go. It's easily missable by a first-time player, but in Kirby games, they like to hide shit everywhere, just like Donkey Kong games. So you have this area here with some annoying crocodiles, whom I'm gonna throw their buddies at. You know what? Because I'm greedy, I'm gonna jump down there and get the beads! Beads from, whoa! Holy shit! That guy almost stabbed me. If you get beads from throwing an enemy, they will disappear after a while. Here we have the outdoor bath. This bath is nice for bringing the outdoors to the indoors. It certainly does look nice. I'd like to have a bath like that in my house. But that is actually your last... The second treasure is all you have to be worrying about. Because now we have a transformation that I mentioned earlier. We have the penguin surfboard thing, whatever the crap that is. Press 2 to jump. And this is slow as hell, but as the little thing in the background is telling you, you can press the 1 button to jump on enemies and do a spin, which will give you a boost upward. The music for this level is actually in this area, so you want to be on the lookout for that. Always be on the lookout for enemies to jump on, because they will boost you to riches. Whoa. Up and up. Another star bead. Oh, man. That one can be hard to get because of the delay in being able to spin jump again. And that's exactly what happened. I didn't do it soon enough. The CD is actually over here. Gotta bounce on the Bronto Birds. Pick up the music for Rainbow Falls. Sadness, I missed the 5-star ending wheel patch. Whatever. I'll have to go for 3. Watch it actually stop on 5. Yep. The game likes to be an asshole like that. And that's really bad, because sometimes the bead fireworks can be just enough to push you over and get a gold medal. Or the next tier up. So we got the 2 furniture items and the music. You found the bean patch. Let's go grow some beans. And he says, I would like to introduce you to my brothers. Oh, I forgot to do the silly voice. Oh yeah, he has some brothers that he wants to introduce us to. But first, let's deal with this little patch. Where does this one go again? Oh yeah, it goes down there. It doesn't matter where you throw the patch from, it'll always go where it belongs, but still. It spawns a bean, which grows a big-ass beanstalk, and unlocks the next level, 4th level of grassland, Big Bean Vine. But before we do that, we're gonna go see what Dom Wool has to say about his brothers. You go over here, back to Quilty Court. And let's see. You go, remember those empty windows? Well, now there are people there, and you go over there, it triggers a cutscene. Well, it seems that my brothers have decided to set up their shops here, right next to one another. Well, I suppose that makes things convenient. Hello there, I am Chase Wool. If you need furniture, come see old Chase. I'm Loomis Wool. I have the best fabric store in Patchland, the only one too. Visit them whenever you need something. Yeah. Luckily, there's no more dialogue from those two, so I don't have to remember the exact stupid voice that I used. Yeah. Those guys sell, I mentioned buying furniture earlier in, well, when we first got introduced to Kirby's apartment. But, yeah, they have some pretty boring, basic fabric things. Like, let's go have a look. Of course, your currency in the game is beads, all those little jewels that you collect in the levels. You have the furniture shop. He's got basic stuff like, boring little vase. All kinds of stuff. Buy the vase. And you can only buy one of each. See, he says, sorry, we're out. And as you progress in the game, you can buy more, I think. Let's see. Let's buy the purple, because purple is my favorite color. And we might as well go put that wallpaper on our apartment, because that level was pretty quick. Oh gee, I'm not sure how the sensor bar would work from over here. Let's see. Let's put the chair away, because it looks ugly. I don't need to be told how to put furniture away. Whoops. I'm supposed to be showing these things off, actually. I'll put the sofa there. And, sure, the clock. Why not? We can't really see the clock very well because of the boring-ass wallpaper. Let's do something about that. We got the clouds. No. Oh dear. We got a sensor bar about to die. Yeah, it does. Nothing I can do about that right now. Can't find the batteries. Luckily, we won't be needing the sensor bar for a while. It just means we can't redecorate our apartment. Oh well. The apartment's not really a necessary thing anyway. But we've got a beanstalk to climb. Big Bean Vine is a very vertical level, as you can probably guess from, well, you know, it's a beanstalk. It introduces a new enemy, a Waddle Dee who has been given, or a Waddle Dee who is carrying a bow. You can steal the arrows, and it makes a yarn bundle which is shaped like an arrow. These yarn bundles have a different characteristic than the round ones. They can actually plow right through whatever you throw them at. So as you saw just there, I threw the arrow-shaped yarn bundle at the Waddle Dee, and it went right through the Waddle Dee with the bow and the one cowering behind him. Now, oh, holy shit. The bow itself counts as an object for you to destroy. Just throwing an ordinary yarn ball at it will destroy the bow, and you'll also have to deal with the Waddle Dee. Also, you can only get beads from destroying an enemy once. If you try it again, it won't work. Sorry, that's not a way you can grind for beads. You only get beads from defeating an enemy once. And we're already at a bronze medal, when we haven't even climbed up very far. Okay, what am I doing? You go away, because you're annoying, and I don't like you. I think that's funny how the Waddle Dee... Whoa! How the Waddle Dees fall asleep. One of the things I really like about this game is the different kind of fabric and the different types of stitching that you see throughout the levels. Like, for example, this is like stuffing. It's the cloud's made out of stuffing. The beanstalk is made out of I don't know. And the different stitching. I'm not a master of sewing, so I don't know. Can you get out of the way, please? I want to get those beads. I don't know my way around different stitching. Here we have Waddle Dees with balloons. You can ride the balloons. You have that enemy there called a Dan. He spits blue fireballs. Go on, spit a fireball. So that I can throw it back at your face. You can only stand on the Waddle Dee balloons for a limited amount of time before they disappear. They'll actually start to get smaller the longer you stand on them. And when they get too small, they'll pop. Poor Waddle Dee. You actually need to jump off a Waddle Dee's head to get up here. And you get the music for Big Bean Vine. Kind kind of funny that you would get that before the other furniture item. And after the balloons pop... Okay, no. After the balloons pop, the Waddle Dees go to the normal behavior, where they might jump at you. Makes a little squeaking sound when they fall on their faces. You can stand on either the Waddle Dee itself or the balloons. But even if you're standing on the Waddle Dee, the balloons will still shrink. Climbing on up. Hey, you. I'm right here. Gotta wait for the freaking Waddle Dee to get out of the way. And like I said, those bugs, they're not even doing anything. So I'm gonna leave them alone. I think that one's called a button fly? Ah! Fell. There's another new enemy over there. I forget what the crap his name is, but he will... Get out of my way! Little fuckers. He will spit yarn at you. And you need to throw the yarn back at him twice, I believe. That will destroy him. And he's actually behind a little door patch, which allows you to go inside the bean vine. I like how in the bean vine there's the fabric's tattered a little bit. And when you're inside, when you're in the background and you see stitching, the stitching usually indicates the border of the area where you're inside. Also, you got areas where you can get outside. Grab some beads. We got a gold medal. Yeah, you can't go. You gotta go under there. So we have our gold medal. I'm trying to get up there. Here we have, okay. This is a section, another Waddle Dee balloon section. But this is actually where the other treasure chest is hidden. Fuck you. It's very easy to get hit by those guys while you're rising up. And I just jumped over that Waddle Dee to get the beads. A way to keep the balloons from shrinking really fast is to jump up and down on top of the Waddle Dee. Whoa, no. Oh, that was stupid. Let's try this again. With more success, because... What the fuck? Did you see that? Did that bead just fall through the floor? Also, I didn't really show it because I hustled across these platforms. But if you stand on them too long, you will fall. And then possibly have to whoa, thanks guy, I bumped into you and you helped me get up there. Possibly have to climb up really far. And nobody likes to fall down completely to the bottom. That's just annoying. The bean vine has flowers. Up there is where your treasure chest is at. So you have to actually get up to that point. There. And then do a car jump off of the platform. You get the cloud pillow. This fluffy cloud pillow is 99% comfy with a good chance of sleep in the evening. We're almost to the top, and I bumped into a Waddle Dee again! Rah! Get out of the way! Wow, that's a lot of Waddle Dees. I'm getting bounced between them! So we're done. Ding dong, ding dong. Will we get a 5 for the first time? No, we will not. Game's being a little whiny bitch right now. Bless you, arm gnarled super mom. $1,777 beads. That would have been cool if it was 7777. And we got all our collectibles. Gives us the watering can patch. What will it do? Let's find out. The watering can patch actually goes right up there. It will spawn a watering can, which will water our lovely beanstalk. cause it to grow higher and higher. And it will, oh my god, those clouds look scary as hell. And so does that door. It's an angry door. So, after four levels in a world, it will, or at least I think it's only 4 worlds. Yeah, 4 levels, it will open up the boss level. And this boss is kind of easy, so might as well. We have Fangora. Now, before I enter this boss fight, all bosses in this game have a reward patch you can get if you collect a certain amount of beads. It's kind of like your gold medal. It's kind of like your medal system, except there's a 4th one, which is a patch, which will open up a bonus level, and then completing the extra level will open up a 2nd extra level for a total of 6 levels and a boss. So now that I'm through running my mouth, let's go fight this boss. It is a dragon, and that's not actually what it looks like. I don't know why they have him look like that on the level menu, the level select menu, but whatever. You thought for sure that your first boss was going to be Wispy Woods, but nope, it's a dragon. It has several attacks. One of them is it will flap its wings to blow you away. I'm gonna say it because I don't know whether it's a he or a she. It starts by flapping its wings, and then it has a tongue, an arrow-like tongue, which it will try and hit you with. Grab the tongue when it gets tired, and you get some beads. There he gives us a bronze medal. Another attack is, goes into the background, and you can see the, whoa, that was really fucking close. You can see the yarn start to wiggle a little bit. I'll tell you where Fangora is about to come up. Then we have this 2nd stage where Fangora will actually spit fireballs if you want to get enough beads for the bonus patch. You need to actually bundle up one of the fireballs and throw it at Fangora. Also, make sure you avoid that stupid arrow tongue. Ah! Grab the tongue again. Get your beads. Get your riches. And when the boss is on the last hit, the yarn starts to look a little bit frizzed out. Whoa! No. None of your shit. So, you notice we're still at gold. How are we gonna get more beads? Fangora actually repeats the fireballs. So get another fireball. No, you're not gonna spit a 3rd one. And as you can see at the top of the screen, we have an icon that looks like, oh shit. Looks like a patch. Yeah. Spear your tongue 3 times, and goodbye. Sayonara. And what is the reward for beating a boss? It's the magic yarn. We got more magic yarn. The streak's not as good as it could have been because I got hit. But luckily you're able to, well, depending on the boss, you can sometimes get your beads back pretty easily. But in later bosses, you really need to, like, not get hit. And take as many extra opportunities you have to hit the boss and get beads. You found the Fangora music. You found the mole patch. And this patch will open up extra level 1 after a cutscene.
We got the magic yarn.
We got the magic yarn.
The magic yarn shimmered and spiraled and swirled high into the sky.
It's magic. Oh yeah. It is a lava world.
The yarn weaved its way into the fabric of the kingdom and stitched 2 pieces of patchland together.
So Patchland is now got 3 pieces sewn together.
Kirby's tummy was growling, so he went searching for food. Too bad there aren't any tomatoes up here.
Tomatoes don't grow on trees, Kirby.
Suddenly, the tree started rocking back and forth. Kirby thought
It's an earthquake!
Until he saw Prince Fluff shaking the tree. This is how we get food in Patchland.
You hang
Kirby
from
tried
trees to get
hang
food.
on for as long as he could, which wasn't very long at all. Look at all that, Fluff cried. Kirby was so angry that he ran after Fluff. He chased him for so darn long that he forgot all about being hungry.
You think that would make him more hungry? Kirby, I've come over to play. Oh, this room is so fun. Sometimes the friends which move into the apartment will... Hang on. Hotland. The path is clear to go to Hotland. So yeah, basically, pretty much we're gonna go to hell. We have the, patch. So we're gonna give it a toss. Over here. Make a little mole show up. Mole's gonna dig a hole. And it's gonna cause a sinkhole. Nice job. This sinkhole opens up the first extra level, which is called Mole Hole. But first off, let's explain the little dialogue we got on the loading screen about Kirby, I've come over to play. This room is fun. That I started to explain is that sometimes the friends that move into the apartment will show up in Kirby's room. It doesn't really do anything. Oh, hang on. Oh, yeah, there we go. This is a little cutscene. I'm here to play, Kirby. You have any spare time to have some fun? I really dig this room, by the way. You really put your own touch on it. Not really. It's kind of ugly as shit. So as you can see, it's just the little friend flying around the room and, I don't know. Well, Zeke is a boy's name. He's over there fanboying about all your furniture. And this doesn't really do anything. You can't play any games with him. Why the fuck is he all the way down there? But it also means you can't go into their apartment and play the minigames. So that can be a little bit detrimental if you're one to want to complete all the minigames. And if I didn't explain already, I will explain this right now. And if I already did, I'm sorry. But new levels for the minigames are unlocked as you progress through the game. But holy crap, this is run quite long. That was a lot of shit. We did 2 normal levels and a boss level. Now, Mole Hole, I will say this right now, it is a very long level. And I'm going to make it even longer to show off certain things, which I found were really neat. Things that I discovered in 2-player mode because we were just screwing around. So, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I look forward to seeing you next time on Let's Play